Hello and welcome to Gear Gyan with me, Sahil, where we talk about all things related to the Indian guitar gear scene. In today's episode, we're looking at the Harley Benton SC-400 SGT. Where did the name Harley Benton come from? I have no idea. Maybe the guy was a fan of a motor company. Harley Davidson, Bentley put them together, came up with Harley Benton. Before we go ahead with this review, make sure you click that subscribe button and ring that bell to stay up to date with all our latest videos. Today we've got the Harley Benton SC-400 SGT. It's a gold top Les Paul copy with PAFs inside. Does it sound like a Les Paul? I wonder what he has to say about it. Alright, what's the price difference like between these two guitars? This one goes for around about $3,000 US. It's the 2008 standard, and this one goes for around about $125 if you're in Europe, 110 euros. If you're in India, it goes online for about 17,700 rupees or so. Is there such a justification in the price difference? The Harley Benton to me looks like it's been doled out by a CNC machine in bulk. Very little personal attention in terms of personnel looking over the guitar techs spending time on the guitar. But at that price range, I mean, you can even buy one and give it to a guitar tech to sort out if it's in playable condition. Is there so much of a difference between the two guitars? Let's take a look now at the Harley Benton and go through the specs, and then I'll get it onto the desk as well. For the SC-400 SGT, they've got the Harley Benton lettering in pearl. You've got a pearl design here with the mother of pearl bit in the middle. You've got an HB logo on the truss rod cover. It's a dual action truss rod. The nut's plastic. It doesn't state what's the size of the fretboard. Sorry, what's the size of the frets on the side, but I'm presuming it's medium jumbo. The fretboard looks a bit how should we say, dry. It doesn't look like rosewood because it's not. It's rose acer. It's meant to look like rosewood. It's thermally treated maple wood. But yeah, I'm not a big fan of it, but still it gets the job done. It's been painted. The inlays are trapezoids. They're actual pearl inlays. They've not cut corners by making them acrylic inlays. These are actual pearl inlays, which makes the fretboard look really good. As we go down, you see it's an arch top body. There's a three-way toggle switch over here, which is very sturdy. Yes, the tip has gotten a bit cracked because of the transportation, but it's working perfectly. Classic open humbuckers. You've got a tune-o-matic bridge system over there. You've got a cream pick guard. You've got two volume 2 tones over here. And it's a matte finish. It's a silk matte finish on the top. A gold silk matte finish makes this guitar look really, really good. The back of the headstock, you've got these Clouson style tuners. They're pretty responsive. I'm quite impressed. Even though they're Chinese tuners, they're quite good. The neck is fantastic. It's a matte finish. It's a tapered neck, And one thing I notice is as you go towards the heel joint, it does reduce here a bit. This is something I've not seen on other LP style guitars. Basically, this gives you better upper fret access. Again, the matte finish continues for the back of the body. You've got your two cavities for your electronics. And over here, you've got a cream plate like you do on most Gibson Les Pauls covering your input jack. The nut width is 1.65 inches. And at the 12th fret, the width is around about 2.01 inches, or 2 inches. Let's look at the depth. Like I said earlier, the tuners are pretty responsive. I was quite impressed. Okay, let's look at the depth at the first fret. It's 0.8, and then at the 12th fret, it's 0.9. So yeah, it's a tapered neck. So let's look at the scale length. It's your classic 24.75. Yep. Body length is 39 inches. The fret ends are really, really well done. I'm quite impressed that a Chinese company made such a guitar. You've got the classic Gibson style fret nibs, which I really liked. The frets are rolled well. Let's see how well they're leveled. Let's check it out. Just do some random spots. Not too bad. Remember, this is a €115 guitar, so we're not expecting a plecked job. Getting a guitar plecked actually costs around about $200 to $300 US. So it's like double the price of the guitar. But not bad. Pretty good. I mean, with a little bit of work from a luthier, these small basic leveling issues can be easily resolved. But I'm really impressed by the fret ends. I'm actually shocked that they're this good. The DC resistance on the neck pickup of this guitar is 9.19k ohms, and the DC resistance of the bridge pickup on this guitar is 9.42k ohms. So you've seen the specs of the guitar. As I pointed out on the bench, the switch tip plastic part is broken. I did not notice that in the unboxing video. You can watch the whole unboxing video in the card above. That was a bit of a letdown. So I mailed them. I mailed Thomann and I said that, I did an unboxing video. It seemed fine, but when I looked at it close up, I realized that the plastic on the switch tip was broken. They immediately responded back stating that please can you send some more photographs, which I did, and within 8 hours time another mail came that we are sending a replacement part. Now how long it takes to get to me, I don't know, but it's not a big deal. I mean, I can just basically take this off and buy a cheap replacement. These are not premium line switch tips, so that's not a big deal. But I was very impressed with the overall service. They never questioned me. They just asked for a picture of the box, which I sent them. They asked me for a picture of the switch tip, which I sent them, and that was fine. Now, Harley Benton is the in-house brand of music house Thomann. So they don't make it themselves in Germany. They say it's an OEM product for Thomann because it states Chinese made. But yeah, I mean, they say it's inspected in Germany. So the setup was fine. That was great. I was quite impressed by the setup. The neck is straight. It plays fine across. Yeah, I would raise the bridge a little bit because I am getting a buzz on I'm getting a bit of a buzz on some of the strings. Other than that, the nut was fine. Everything is good. So now let's listen to how this fellow sounds. I'm going to go into my Boss Katana because it is a brilliant amp, and it's cost effective. So keeping the cost effective theme going, we're going to use this amp. We're going to use only the onboard effect of maybe a bit of spring reverb, have it on the crunch setting, maybe dialed in at about 9 o'clock, not too much gain, give you a semi-clean kind of a setting, not really a clean setting, but nobody plays clean on a Les Paul. Come on, let's be honest over here. Okay, and after that, I'll use the brown channel, put on some high gain sounds, basically use a little bit of delay and use a hall reverb, and let's get to it. So you've heard how this guitar sounds. What do you think? Would you pick it up? Is it the right guitar for you? Leave your thoughts in the comment section below. Maybe in a future video I will put it up against the Gibson and maybe even a more cost effective, a more economically viable Les Paul style guitar like something from Cort, and see how they both compare up with each other. But for right now, just on the basis of this guitar alone, there are a couple of things I want to point out. One, if you're a student and you're looking to buy a Les Paul style guitar, this guitar plays superbly well, okay? Especially post the 12th fret, it's really nice to play over here in this section. There's no fighting the guitar as such as sometimes I feel, you know, with the Les Paul, I'm really, you know, getting at it. I don't know, maybe it's the way it's cut, I have no idea, you know, but it just feels awesome, okay? It really feels nice. The bends are very easy, very simple. Yes, I feel the frets are not of the best quality. They are rounded off, you know, but hey, what do you expect with a 17,000 rupee guitar, okay? Yeah, the other thing is the appointments. The way the paint has been, the paint job has been done on the fretboard, it's pretty sloppy. There are points where, you know, especially like maybe I think this is the 16th fret over here. The paint's basically gone above, you know, the fretboard onto the marker section. It's not really professional guitar. It's not made, you can see there are mistakes because it's not been, how do I say, it's not been inspected 100%. Supposing a luthier were to check this guitar, he definitely would make some changes on it. I don't know, first when I got this guitar, the neck, okay, I saw that it was a bit weird. There was like a bump in the middle of the neck. It's not a bump as such. It was tapered, becoming fatter as you go down, and then all of a sudden at the 12th fret, it became like less deep. It became thinner, and that was weird. So it was like, how will it play? But it played really well. It sounds awesome. It plays well. I was quite surprised by the pickups. I didn't expect the pickups to be so nice. The humbucker is really bitey. The neck pickups like nice as well. But yeah, I mean, if I was to use this for gigging, I would definitely change the pickups. But for a new guitarist, for someone starting up, starting up a college, getting into a college band. Yeah, but for someone, starting up a college band or getting into guitar, there's no complaint with these pickups at all. They're fantastic. The rest of the stuff is nice. The pots are not scratchy. The pick guard is excellent. Yeah, I have nothing bad to say about this guitar other than the fact that maybe the paint job on the fretboard could have been a bit better. It does look a bit dry since it's been painted. But yeah, I mean, for 17,000 rupees, this is bang for your buck. All right, the tuners, yeah, they're pretty good. They're not bad. They're not that cheap, Chinese style tuner which you get on those Squires or, other kinds of guitars. Right now, they're working fine. I'm sure they'll probably continue to be fine, fingers crossed. And yeah, I would recommend this guitar. I would say that if you're a student, if you're someone starting up, definitely look at Harley Benton. Hope you enjoyed that episode. Make sure you click the subscribe button and ring that bell to stay up to date with all our latest videos. If you want to support me in making such videos, know that YouTube doesn't pay me much money, but we need some money for editing, shooting, and for getting new gear and goodies. Now, in order to get some goodies, we're going to need some patrons. And where can you become a patron? You can become a patron on my Patreon link, which is in the card above. Go there and support this channel. If you want to support me even further, make sure you follow me on social media. Your likes, your clicks, and your comments all help. Make sure you follow me, SSJ Productions, and Guitar Gear Gyan on social media. Links are in the description below. And above all else, stay safe and wash your hands.